welcome to DACA Game Show. Spin that puppy! I'm your host, Lenny. Let's see what these doofus, amateur, random people off the street know about the art of film. What are y'all's names and what do you do?
I'm Priscilla. I actually study the art of cinema 24/7, 365.
I'm Bunny.
What's your occupation?
I just dilly-dally. Just excited to be here.
All right. Spin that puppy! Question number 1. Question number 1. Who's won the most Oscars of all time?
Morgan Freeman.
Girl.
It's actually Katharine Hepburn.
1 point for Phineas. Next question. Everybody say, spin that puppy! Spin that puppy! Question number 2. This is a tough one. What famous movie starts with a J and ends with an S?
I got it. Romeo and Juliet.
No.
It's a classic, Jaws.
You got it, Ursula. We'll be back after a short commercial break. We back. Y'all know the drill. Everybody say, spin that puppy! Spin that puppy! Question number 3. Let's go.
Wait, how do you even know what it's landing on?
Yeah.
Rabbit, Pinocchio, shut your mouth. Next question. From what film is this prop from?
I know it. Zootopia. That film is so deep.
So true, Bunny. But wrong.
May I examine the prop? Smells like napalm in the morning. Apocalypse now.
How did she do it? We'll be back after a short break.
Hey there! Over here.
Me?
Yes, you. Do you want to be a movie star?
Me? No way.
Well, what about your house?
My house?
Yes, your house. You know, filmmakers are always looking for new locations to film. Even your dog could be in the movies.
Really?
Well, sure. Lots of films need talented canine actors like yours.
Fluffy, you're gonna be famous.
If you're interested in becoming an actor, join our Facebook group, the Douglas Anderson Cinematic Arts Actors Database.
Spin that puppy! Spin that puppy! This is the final round. It's worth 1,000 points. Let's go, ladies. Question number 10 is a writing question. Let's go, ladies. In The Matrix, does Neo take the red pill or the blue pill? Time's up. What you got, Baymax?
My name is Priscilla.
Is that allowed?
Nope, not at all. Disqualified! Bunny, what do you have?
Well, my hair is red, so Tylenol?
Producers? Judges?
We don't care.
Bunny's the winner! Tune in next time on Banana Puppet!
It's truly a hands-on experience. Day one, you begin a 4-year journey that is totally immersive in practical filmmaking. You are going to make some really good films and probably some really bad films.
I feel like creating a film is equal parts creativity and hard work. You start with a great idea, and through pure determination and ingenuity, you make this beautiful piece of art.
The film set is this magical place of transference, of ideas and excitement. There's never a dull moment on set.
Nothing in life is easy, but if you can make a film, you can do anything.
I love it. You know, the feeling of being creatively free to do whatever comes to mind. And this is the place that allows me to do that.
I've never felt more proud, more accomplished than when I'm here in the Cinematic Arts Department.
We talk a lot about being a family here, and I think it's true. When you're here, you're home.
So welcome home.
Welcome home.
Welcome home, and see you soon in the Cinematic Arts.
Hey there.
Red,
What are you eating?
protein. I'm eating my weakness away.
What's disgusting?
Everyone's entitled to an opinion. Yours is wrong.
Oh, it's not.
It is.
You know what? Here's a letter from the seniors.
And that is why the seniors are not coming to Showcase. Love the seniors. What do you guys think?
That sounds like your problem, Corey.
You know, actually, Corey, that reminds me, when I was at Disney, I had this guy with a real long nose come in.
Hello? Is this Lemon?
Lemon? No, this is Adrian. Who's this?
It's your teacher, man. I need to know something.
You're not. You're an errand boy. Separate grocery clerks to collect a bill.
The horror. The horror. What the? Luke! Thank goodness it's you.
And who might you be?
Luke, it's me. Your teacher.
No.
I'm getting in that classroom, Luke.
Nope.
Step aside, Luke. I'm getting in that classroom. I'll show him. Are you kidding me?
Nope. Now exit the premises, or I will make you exit.
What if I offered you this truly delightful peanut butter cup? Would you let me in the room then, Luke? What the? I'm leaving, but this isn't over. Elkins! Perfect timing, buddy.
What's up, young buck?
I need you to turn that Jeep around and bust through that classroom so I can get in there.
No can do, young buck.
Wait. What do you mean no can do? Elkins! Ah! I'm not afraid of you, Luke! That's not strange.
Hey, you.
Me?
Yeah, you. Come in. Come on in.
In here?
Yes, in here.
What is this place?
I wouldn't worry
Who
about
are
that.
you?
I am the Eggman. I am the walrus. Coo-coo-ca-choo! Coo-coo-ca-choo! Coo-coo-ca-choo!
Wake up! I'm done with all this nonsense, Lemon. Wake the young buck with a slap.
I'm awake.
Read this.
There's no way I read your manifesto.
Read it or else.
Never. Neither you nor any one of you is gonna make me read that. Try me.
Hit it, Lemon.
All right. I'll do it. Just don't play that. This is what this is all about.
Well, are you going to read it?
It is with great pleasure that I introduce to you tonight the Cinematic Arts Senior Class of 2021. This class is very special and dear to me and will be terribly missed. Tonight, we will see some of the finest work these students have produced. You, the audience, will also get a look at each student individually, get to know and love them just as I do. None of this happens without the support of the school, the parents, my fellow faculty members, and most of all, you, the students. Thank you for allowing us into your homes this evening. Enjoy the show. What? I was gonna say this before the showcase anyway. Where'd you all go? Guess I missed it. Good evening and welcome. Thank you for joining us. I'm Dr. Corey Thayer, and these are my colleagues Nikki Powell.
Hey.
Scott Renaud.
Pleasant good evening to you.
Did you know that this man has never had a cup of coffee a day in his life? Let's get this guy a cup of coffee over here, if you'll please.
No coffee?
A little pick-me-up perhaps tonight. This is...
Enjoy.
Well, this is unexpected, but much appreciated. I don't know if you can get a close-up of this, but at the top it says World's Greatest Teacher, and below it, the greatest screenwriting teacher of all time. Well, at least it's accurate. There's a lot of people I need to thank. First of all, my students. I just happen to have a list of all of them over the last 20 years that, well, I'll put it on my Facebook page. But really, I think I owe it mostly to my colleagues. They've deserted me, as you can see, but I think that's because they are just humble and wanted me to have the spotlight. But tonight, I think that the spotlight, as much as I appreciate this, really, from the bottom of my heart, I think the spotlight should go onto the talented students whose work we're going to see this evening. And if I was able to contribute in any humble way, that's all I can ever ask. So enjoy the evening, enjoy the films, and I'm going to enjoy this. Thank you very much.
Are you excited to go to the zoo today, Bartleby? Oh yes, I'm so excited. That's great. And what about you guys? Awesome. Come on, let's go.
Wow, those animals are really tall.
Yeah? Those are giraffes, and they're the tallest mammal in the world.
Do you think I'll grow to be that tall?
No, sorry, buddy. That's giraffe height only.
Why are they so tall?
That way they can get the top leaves from the trees that no one else can.
So they eat those trees?
Yeah, and at the zoo, people can feed them.
Wow.
Come on, let's keep exploring.
Hey Eileen, how come those birds aren't flying?
Well, that's because they're penguins, Bartleby, and in history, not enough penguins were attacked by predators, so they never developed the need to fly.
Oh, and plus, nothing will hurt them at the zoo, right?
That's right, Bartleby.
Hey, look at that sign. What type of penguins are they?
Those are Magellanic penguins.
What type am I?
You're not a penguin, Bartleby. You're a puppet.
What? I thought it was a human!
Anyways, look, they're swimming. Can you guess what type of food penguins eat? If you said fish, you're correct.
Ooh, tell us another fact.
Well, penguins mate for life, which means that their best buddies will always be with them.
Just like you and I.
That's right, Bartleby.
Wow, this place is so educational. And it's fun! What is this place?
This is the Manatee Rehabilitation Center.
What now?
Rehabilitation. It means helping something that's hurt. So the Jacksonville Zoo helps hurt manatees.
Oh no. How are they hurt?
Well, sometimes because of the cold weather, and it gets to their immune systems. And other times it's because boaters aren't looking where they're going.
How sad. Hey, I got a question. What is it? What do manatees eat? Lettuce. Lots and lots of lettuce. It's the food the zoo spends the most money on.
Yuck! They should spend money on trail mix!
No, Bartle. We can't feed them trail mix, and no one should interact with the manatee or else they'll get too used to us. But if you see a hurt manatee, you should call the FWC hotline. 888-404-3922.
Hey! That sounds like a song! Hit it! 888-404-3922 Hotline!
Bartleby, we had a great day at the zoo today, right?
Oh, yeah!
And what do you guys think? That's great. We learned a lot too, like how giraffes are the tallest mammal in the world,
How penguins don't fly,
and how manatees should never be interacted with unless they're hurt. Do you think we should come back again, Bartleby?
Oh yeah, I loved it here!
Well, that's great because I have a surprise for you. Our very own zoo membership.
Oh my goodness, thank you so much!
You're welcome! Alright guys, tune in next time for another big adventure. This is Bartleby and Eileen.
Signing off.
Existe em São Paulo um lugar que é como se fosse um pedaço do Japão dentro do Brasil.
130 mil japoneses de origem ou descendentes estão radicados em mais de uma centena de localidades do Paraná.
Verde e amarelo, branco e vermelho. Brasil e Japão casam suas cores há 80 anos.
O meu pai veio do Japão para o Brasil com a intenção de algum tempo ficar aqui e voltar para lá. Isso não aconteceu. De vez em quando ele tomava misoshiro, falava da beleza da cerejeira, do riacho onde brincava quando criança. Eu achava que ele estava com um pouco de saudade, acho.
Meu pai, ele foi uma pessoa que lá no Japão, ele foi expulso, porque ele fez um movimento de consertar a política de lá, né? Antigamente, antes da guerra, era militarismo, e tinha um monte de coisa que veio da época do samurai. Era muito rígida e era muito duro, né? Então ele queria consertar isso por, acho que, país democrático. Aí o governo não gostou. Tinha pessoa que foi na cadeia. Não, ele também foi na cadeia. Mas tinha pessoa que foi executado. E ele, como não podia mais trabalhar lá, veio no Brasil. Aqui no Brasil, ele, como veio sem dinheiro, vida inteira ele viveu pobre. Em dinheiro, né? Mas o coração era rico, bem rica, porque ele tinha sonho e tudo, né?
Daí os anos foram passando e ele decidiu ficar aqui no Brasil. Trabalhou sempre pela família que foi crescendo. Nunca ficou rico, mas sempre elogiava o Brasil, dizendo: aqui, este país é abençoado, tem muita terra. Não tem inverno rigoroso, por isso pode plantar e colher o ano todo. E assim tem comida para o ano todo. Quem planta nunca passa fome, ele falava assim. uns 50 anos atrás, mais ou menos. Na época, quando quase a maioria das casas já tinham TV preto e branco, ele falava, daqui a pouco, daqui a alguns anos, dá para falar com um parente do Japão, um vendo pro rosto do outro, através da tela da televisão. Ele falava assim. Enquanto ele viveu, não aconteceu isso ainda, mas só que agora o mundo inteiro fala, vendo um pro outro, já está normal isso, né? Antes de ele falecer, ele foi visitar o Japão e ele deixou de herança 9 filhos e 26 netos. Tá bom, né?
Willie and Fawn are the best of friends. Knowing each other since birth, they are inseparable.
Hey Willie, how's it going?
All right.
Don't worry, you will turn into a butterfly soon. Trust me.
I have been waiting for years to turn into a butterfly. It's never gonna happen.
Willie, meet me here tomorrow morning. I have something to show you.
Early in the morning, Willie and Fawn meet each other, in their spots, ready to begin.
Okay, put these on. When the wind shifts direction, jump off the branch. They will bring you over here.
You sure this is gonna work? Willie, nervously excited, goes for the leap of faith and tries to fly. Again, and again, and again. The defeated Willie retreats back home, feeling hopeless. Fawn flutters away with something suspicious in mind. When the sun was nowhere to be seen and the sky was dark, Fawn fluttered over to Willie's tree.
Willie! Willie! I'm here to get you. Where are you? What are you doing here? You know butterflies aren't supposed to be here. Willie? It's you! It's really you!
You bet! Look at me go!
Damn it, no more games. For the last time. Where's the dispersal unit?
Don't be so confident, Detective. Do you have any evidence that I was actually involved?
You seem irritated. What happened to that untouchable bravado of yours? This? Is it this?
I despise coffee.
Really? Why's that?
When I was a young boy growing up in the Great Plains of good old Nebraska, my family didn't have much. But what we did have was our coffee shop 1 county over. It wasn't much, but we were proud of it. It helped us pay the bills, and it was something we could truly call ours. Or theirs. Anyway, I never liked coffee. It's a disgusting beverage invented by horrible people who didn't have anything better to do. So, while the rest of my family pursued their interest in the Arabica bean, I devoted myself to a lifetime of scientific pursuits. This made me an outcast in my own family. Do you have any idea what this does to an impressionable young child? I was a stranger at the dinner table, and when I won my first Nobel Prize at the age of 17, my parents didn't attend the award ceremony because of the beans they were getting that day. This all came to a head when, just 1 year later on my 18th birthday, they attempted to strong-arm me into joining the family business. They told me I could become a barista and stay in the family farm, or I could be cut off forever. I told them I didn't want to choose, but they insisted, so I chose. I've only ever talked to one member of my family since that day, when my uncle visited me in the lab to tell me my father had passed. Brewing accident. Boiling water sprayed everywhere, and my father jumped in the way to save my sister. Sad story, really. Only I wasn't invited to the funeral. I decided to go anyway, and even when my uncle made it clear I wasn't welcome. I live far away now, but I decided I would make the trip and try and reconnect with my family. It was a strange experience, going back to my hometown. I even went back to the family's old coffee shop. It had grown considerably in my years away, and on a whim I decided to go in and try the beverage that had haunted me all these years. I was shocked to see that there were all of these options, all of these things to add to coffee to make it drinkable. I spent hours poring over the menu board, experimenting with different combinations in my head to think of what the perfect choice would be. So long, in fact, I actually missed my father's funeral, but that was irrelevant at this point. I decided to ditch the extravagance of some of my possible choices and stick with my first idea, the one I knew would work. Half-calf, double foam, quarter pump vanilla syrup, light whipped cream, 1% milk, triple shot, ice, blended, shaken, not stirred, mocha, frappe, dapper, latte, whatever the heck it was thing. Given the other options I had available, I thought an employee in a relatively simple job, I mean, it was obviously simple, my family used to do it, could get such an easy order right. But the barista, this foolish imbecile neglected to have the caffeine content. And it was in that caffeinated craze where I formulated my ultimate plan. That county and the county over would pay. And so I placed my dispersal device in the one place I knew would hurt them the most. The Tri-County Reservoir, where my family sources their water from.
So you're telling me the reason you poisoned the water reservoir of 3 counties was over some coffee order?
Precisely.
Alright, buddy, come on.
Wait, what? What? No.
I felt too much of you from the second I caught you falling. I forgot all I knew, but baby it's different now. The heart don't beat for you anymore. You just fall around since I kicked you to the floor. A little secret I can't keep 'cause
safer, higher quality, less expensive. Oscarson blank ammunition. Here at Oscarson, we pride ourselves in customer safety. 99% of our customers remain death-free since the beginning of our company. To see these in action, follow me to our testing facility. Hello there. Welcome to the Oscarson testing facility. This is where we test all of our products in the field for safety and security. Come on back and see what I'm working on. quality ammunition. Now to the field for testing. Tonight, we will be shooting at a standard 16-inch target with the Oscarson 38 Special Blanks. Fire in the hole.
Some help? This man is weak. You need some milk. She plays around like that. So you're new to the neighborhood, right? Cool, I'm Florence. This is Kayla. You should meet us at the tennis court around 5. It's right around the corner. It's like a new neighbor ritual.
Okay, I'll be there around 5 o'clock.
I saw the way you were looking at him. Ew, why? He literally has the build of a girl. Not one muscle in his body. Yeah, I guess
so. Muscle Man protein milk will make you feel muscular, strong, and manly. Order yours today and get instant results within the next 4 days.
This man is weak. This man is, you need some food. Gus, hey. Sorry about yesterday. Kayla and her boyfriend dragged me out to a deadlift competition. Look, I have a picture. I didn't think that was much of your element.
Oh, it is.
How do I say there's a lot of...
I'm actually into that manly stuff, like weightlifting and deadlifting and stuff.
Gus, I don't really care about all of that stuff. What are you guys up to? Nothing? Oh, so you weren't doing anything. Take us to the gym, maybe?
I think we should date. I mean, you go on a date. We should go on a date.
Oh, I get it, Gus. I would love that. Hopefully you'll look buffer in a different outfit. Later, guys.
Meet me at Bo's Diner next Friday at 7 o'clock.
It's a date, and I will show up this time. I promise.
Okay, thank you.
Anyone can do it.
Order today at www.milkman.com. At www.milkman.com. Order yours today and get instant results within the next 4 days. Side effects may include rapid hair growth and anger issues. Folks, when you start drinking the muscle milk, don't stop. This is me when I stopped drinking muscle milk. Not good. Folks, stay safe out there.
What's up, chick?
A soup?
You dig it? Hey, waiter! Give me the biggest steak you got.
I'll have a salad,
Oh,
please.
and give me a glass of milk.
Gus, what is happening?
You like it, huh?
What is wrong with you, freak?
I'm a man. Is that so wrong? Waiter, bring my steak.
More milk, please. I mean, give me more milk.
You're literally gonna make me sick.
Come on, is this not what you want?
Why would I want this?
I don't know, the skinny jokes, the deadlifting. I just thought this is what you wanted.
Why would I agree to this date if I didn't like being on?
When you start drinking the muscle milk, stop. This is me when I stop drinking muscle milk. Not good.
Florence!
Gus, what are you doing at my house?
I cut my hair.
Okay, but why are you at my house?
I'm sorry about dinner. It was the milk, I swear.
What milk?
The beefy guy on TV told me to do it. I thought it'd impress you.
But I like you the way you are, Gus.
But I'm so scrawny.
So is Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah, he's pretty hot.
It's a sunny day, we got some time to stay. Hey, 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 and everything's okay. It's a sunny day, we got some time.
So see you tonight? Yeah? Okay, so I'll see you later then. Oh, shit!
So when you start to judge, you'll just be free. It's a sunny day, we got some time to.
Okay, are you sure he's not available? Okay, tell Dr. Stone I called.
Is this thing recording? What is this red light thing? Hello? Having health problems? Do you need an immediate appointment? Do you have a horrendous and disgusting cyst materializing on your face? Am I describing something oddly accurate and specific? Well, you are in luck. You can come visit me, the doctor, in my office at the address of 123 Agra Street. You must be young Timothy.
How did you know my
I
name?
know many things, young man. Many things. Thank you for your appointment. I must give a quick word of warning. My methods are not exactly common. I like to stick to more traditional medicine. Not very talkative, are we? I may have to give you a tongue transplant. Don't worry, it will not be needed. Probably. That was not a joke. Now please, have a seat, young Timothy.
So, doctor.
The doctor. Not the doctor, not the doctor, the doctor, please.
Sure, the doctor. I've never seen you around town, so who exactly are you?
Yeah, making small talk, are we? Well, that is a progress. Well, actually, I'm a... here it is. Tell me, young Timothy, have you ever tried Quicksilver treatment?
Is that mercury?
Yes, but Quicksilver has a much better connotation.
I don't think that.
I am the doctor. Trust me. Now come here. Come here. Give me that. Don't look at me like that. If you would have cooperated, it would have turned out much better.
But you put mercury in.
Yes, but it was supposed to be a small dose. But because of your lack of confidence in me and my abilities, we will have to resort to a more extreme measures.
I might just want to take my leave. Forget about the cyst. It's nothing.
I will not allow you to downplay your problems. Trust me, young Timothy, my cure is most effective.
I'm pretty sure this is illegal. Yup, definitely illegal.
Oh, I see you have a phobia of saws. You should have told me earlier.
I think it's just called common sense.
All right, I will find you a more comfortable cure. Stay there.
Hey, so I may not be able to make it tonight. No, I'm not ditching you. Just look, I suck right now, and I'm stuck at this.
Who are you talking to?
Ah! What did you just stick in my face?
A leech to get rid of the Quicksilver.
You can't just stick your stuff in my face without a warning.
Not until I do this.
What's this?
Yo, Timothy, what is the meaning of this?
What was that?
A substance composed of holy water, cleansed blood, and other bodily fluids from a humongous...
No. Oh, shoot.
I failed again, didn't I? I mean, look at me. Do you think I'm cut out for this line of work? This was my first patient. He was a good friend of mine. Tried to cure him in the roaring 20s.
1920s? You don't look a day over 90.
Oh, well, thank you. But it was a 1320, not 1920.
Oh.
I tried to make poison, turns out it was the source of immortality. Oh, if I could only help one person, only one.
Well, you did make me stand up for myself. I've never done that before. But your attitude was pretty contagious.
Really?
Annoying, but in a fun way. I could have picked a better day for this.
Oh, I see. Maybe I could make it up to you. You know, as a Frenchman, I can be pretty romantic.
Yeah. You know how to make macarons?
The best you ever tasted.
Deal.
It's a sunny day, we got some time to stay. Hey, and everything's okay. It's a sunny day, we got some time to stay. Hey, and everything's okay. Hot sun, the rain's gone, we gotta have a lot of fun. All my sorrows are gone, a smiling face for everyone. Life can be so beautiful when you stop to judge it.
Toaster. Timothy. Welcome to macaroons.
Oh yeah. I like how colorful these macaroons are.
Try them. This one is cassis. That one I may have made with something from the kit, so you may not want to eat that just yet.
Yeah. I already tried that pink one. It didn't taste that good.
Oh no, it's quite tasty. I like this one right here.
You're gonna have to take your mask off for that.
What mask?
Is it rolling?
Yeah.
It all started at that gas station.
Ugh. We gotta get out of this town. Everyone's in college and look at us.
Yeah, because we're poor.
What are you reading?
Oh, this bucket list we wrote when we were juniors.
This is it. We become roadies.
I don't know, Raven.
Come on. You know you want to.
We wrote that list 2 years ago. I didn't think we'd actually do it.
Well, don't come crying to me when you see me on the road.
Oh my god.
I know. You can close your jaw.
Okay, I want to do it now. Get me an outfit. Where were you? This is the second time I've covered for you this week.
Sorry about it. I was looking for a band. Do you want to stay in this town?
We need this job. If this doesn't work out, we're stuck.
We were very professional when looking for a band.
We wanted the bands to take us seriously.
According to Snap Maps, they should be right here.
I think that's them.
Are you guys in need of groupies? Are you
Hey! Do you think that was too much?
I don't think so.
Where were you? You were supposed to be here 20 minutes ago.
But I found a band.
Really?
Yeah. They haven't said we could tag along with them yet, but they have a concert tonight.
Tonight? We have work tonight.
We have work every night.
But we need this job. If this doesn't work out, we're screwed.
I thought we were in this together.
We are, but...
I was mad at her that day. We worked so hard to find a band, and she bailed. I was going either way. Hi, I need to speak to the Brunettes. I heard they're going on tour, and it's urgent.
Yeah, I can't do that. Leave, freak.
And why not?
What?
I said it was urgent. And I said leave.
I was so mad at her that day. We had no money as it is, and finding a band wasn't guaranteed. Although I have to admit, I did miss her. She was right. We were in this together. Raven? You look rough.
Tell me something I don't know.
Hey, I'm sorry about earlier. We're in this together. You were right.
Well, I guess you were right. We're not meant to be roadies.
Really? What happened?
I tried to go see the band and couldn't even get past the stupid bouncer. It was so humiliating.
Are you kidding me? You know what? I'm fixing this.
Where are you going?
Excuse me. How dare you disrespect my friend? All she wanted to know is if you guys wanted a couple roadies, and you threw her out.
We didn't throw her out. Why would we do that? Sorry about her. She can get a little hostile sometimes. We would love some groupies if you're still interested.
We're roadies, not groupies, but still interested.
Okay, well, we leave tomorrow if that's cool with you.
See you tomorrow! And that's just the beginning of our story.
Hi, my name is Kat, and I'm a studio-based photographer, and I like to build elaborate sets for my photos. My art style is definitely characterized by very saturated colors, but I like to juxtapose that with something a little more surreal or subversive just to make the people think. I start off by just sketching and kind of hashing out the concept. What am I trying to say with this image? What kind of props do I need? Like, do I need to make them by hand to really create the vision that I'm going for? I build all of these sets in my apartment in the little loft upstairs. And I get in the studio and I kind of stage the scene. I get the lighting, I get the props. Then I'd shoot all of the raw images and then put them into Photoshop. I would say that stylistic photography is still very relevant, honestly, because I think that now, since social media is so popular for marketing, I think brands notice people like me a lot more as an asset to, marketing their brand for them. For me as a young artist starting out, I struggled a lot with imposter syndrome, just feeling like, I'm inspired by all of these great legends and how am I ever gonna get to that level, yada yada yada. But honestly, once I started as a person being authentic to myself, as a queer person and as an artist, I think that it just translated into my work, just the authenticity of being you. That's really it. It kind of sounds cheesy, but I think just being you, everything else flourishes after that.
From today, you got it?
I got it, just give me the cash.
Remember, 2 weeks, I'm serious.
Got it.
Thank you.
It's unfortunate, but this is what most relationships are like on Earth. We stay away from romance so that we can focus on our plans and not stray away or get distracted. You have to understand that.
She shouldn't have yelled at him like that. He didn't do anything wrong.
This is why I teach you not to run off of your emotions.
Okay, so you came to me because I was selected to host you for a space exchange program?
Yeah, basically.
Well, how come I never heard of this or got an email?
It's like top secret, like it's still going through trials, so.
But if it's so top secret...
Hey, do you have ice cream on Earth?
Yeah, do you want some?
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
I'll go get you some.
Thanks.
So, what's it like on Mars?
Atlas. Time.
7:20 a.m.
I guess I'll just get started without her.
Earth observational camera number 1 seems to be corrupt. Would you like me to override?
Yes.
Working on that.
You know those ships aren't gonna run away from you. You can slow down.
That must be nice, huh?
Yeah, it's not easy though.
What do you mean?
Getting to a point where two people are happy together.
On Mars, it's so hard to find somebody because everyone just tells you what to do, and there's really only old guys.
Have you ever liked someone?
I don't know.
What do you mean? Something wrong?
No, I thought I saw something.
Okay. Pyro.
You know, this is like the first real fire I've ever seen.
Oh.
The heat's all electric up there.
Well, be careful.
Whatever.
Cleo, I know you still got 2 weeks left, but I'm gonna miss you.
I don't want to talk about that.
I'm just saying I've been having a good time. with
Henry.
You're one of my favorite people.
Stop.
Look, it's gonna suck when you're not around.
Stop.
I'm just saying how I feel.
It's sad. Don't you know I'm gonna miss you?
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't want to talk about how much I have to leave because I really don't want to. I just want to enjoy this time.
Fine. Sorry.
Who are you? Henry. Look, I'm sorry. I just like really don't want to leave, you know. And you're my favorite person too. And I'm just gonna miss you.
I'm better than old men on Mars. That's flattering.
I'm going to sleep, dummy.
It's that one?
It's the orange one.
They're all orange.
It's the big bright orange one. That's where I live.
Oh, okay. I'm really tempted to say something like stupid and corny, like, Oh, we're under the same star, but we're still miles away.
Shut up.
Say your goodbyes and be ready to go. I will be there. Be there soon.
Henry? It's late. Should go to sleep.
You're right, it is getting late. Oh, so hang out?
We have like a week, right?
Yeah, you're right. Good night.
Okay, good night. We have to go right now.
Where? What's going on?
This exchange program, everything, it's fake. I lied. I'm on the run and May found us and I have to go and it's not safe here with you. And I'm sorry and I love you and everything, but and I hope we can see each other again, but I have to go.
It's actually a little bit more than what most people would think about football. I mean, these kids ain't going into the NFL tomorrow. You want to teach them the fundamentals, teach them strategy, start learning different aspects of the game so when they get to that level where they're going to start jumping up. Teaching the kids team and unity, for them to be able to come out and be able to express something, that's what I love about it. A lot of these kids don't have anything. So they come out in the field, they come out with the gridiron, and that's their home.
Run it right on three, run it right on three. 1, 2, 3, run, run!
My dance moves are epic! If you want to be cool like me, get up and dance!
What the what?
I'm Oliver Ace, and I am awesome.
Marco, what are you even doing? Remember when you tried piano, guitar, and ventriloquism?
Can it, sis?
Hi. Get out of here, you freak.
You suck.
If you want to be cool like me, get up and dance! I am awesome!
Oliver Ace?
Yep.
I need you to show me some of your epic moves.
What?
I saw you on TV. You said your dance moves were epic, didn't you?
They're still airing that? I don't do that stuff anymore.
Please, Mr. Ace, please. Show me some of your epic moves.
What the heck? Come on in.
Whoa. Is this the Beastie Boys?
Yes, it is.
Hot dog. You're a total pop star.
I was, but that was before my incident.
Are you okay?
Yes, I am fine. Now, let's see some of those dance moves. Why don't you show me what you got?
Oh, alrighty.
Popping bottles in the ice like a blizzard. Yeah, like a G6.
Whew. So what do you think?
Well, let's just say you have some room for improvement.
So you'll help me?
I don't have anything else to do.
Man, I am feeling great. I can't wait to wow the crowd.
I don't know, kid. I don't know if this is gonna work.
What do you mean? My moves are totally epic sauce.
I'll be rooting for you, bud. Even if this fails.
Wait, what?
I'll be rooting for you like the crowds once rooted for me.
Are you gonna elaborate on that, or?
Nah, No. But let's get back to the problem at hand. If we're going to do this thing, we're going to need some help.
Looks like Freak's back.
I thought we made it clear before. Who's this old hag?
I'm not afraid of you guys. My moves are freaking sick.
Oh, are they?
Oh my god.
Let's get out of here before some of this gets on us.
That was awesome.
You totally danced him off.
Excuse me?
Hi, I'm with Whack Attack Talent Agency in Orlando. Your performance here was quite something.
OMG. First company offer already? This is so bananas.
No. That was like really bad. Anyways, it's for my reality TV show, Freaks on the Streets. You two would be perfect for it.
Awesome. My television debut. Wow. We did it, Mr. Race.
No, man. You did it. You did it.
So, all this time, I've been wondering, what happened, Mr. Ace?
That's a story for another day, kid.
bowl aggressively because I have anger issues.
Bowling isn't actually a sport, but I like to tell myself it is to justify how much time I spend doing it.
I bowl alone because I'm obnoxious and my family can't stand me.
Robin, don't you think that's a little rude? Nothing's too rude in a game of imagination.
Where do you think she's going?
I'm going to.
No, that's terrible. I don't know. Just like I don't know my dorm roommate won't be a rampant serial killer.
Another reason not to go.
Sometimes the risk is worth the reward, Spence. Or at least that's what I've heard. In the case where I get murdered, that's a terrible philosophy. I think this used to be my grandma's.
Spencer, how do I look? Outstandingly ridiculous. Like you just got lost at a New Year's Eve party. Perfect. What about this jacket, huh? Not bad. When does your shift start? 10 minutes, give or take. Hopefully not late. I could show up half a day late and no one would notice. I've seen it happen before. They're not the most time-conscious people. Is anyone in this town?
You know, it's a real shame that we didn't have any sort of last hurrah. It would have been the best.
Last time I checked, it's not too late.
But what would we do? There's nothing in this town that we haven't already done.
We could go somewhere else.
I think you're onto something here, Spence. But where would we go? It would have to be something big.
You can really taste the meat. Meat burger, 100% meat guaranteed.
Surprised you didn't get Employee of the Month. The Grand Canyon.
Robin, do I need to call someone? Are you having a stroke?
No, that's where we should go, the Grand Canyon.
Don't you think that's a little
thrilling, adventurous, exciting?
I was gonna say far.
Oh. No, I think it can work.
How can you be so sure?
I can just feel it.
Buddy, it's closed.
Yeah, I hate to tell you, but I don't think you'll be seeing any movies here anytime soon.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Well, you want to ride?
No? Okay. You remember Pee-Pee Peter?
Yeah.
Well, he actually didn't pee his pants. I accidentally spilled my juice box all over him, and I was in such a state of panic that I told everybody that he peed his pants. It was his fault for being named Peter.
Okay.
It's better than Poo-Poo Peter.
I guess so. You know that fish you had in 8th grade?
Yeah, Trish the fish.
Okay, well, I thought that if you flushed a fish down the toilet, that it would go out to the ocean and live like this happy life or whatever.
You killed my fish?
Okay, maybe she did go out into the ocean. Maybe she's fine. I don't know.
No, she's dead. You killed her.
Okay, it was 8th grade.
Whatever. Oh, there it is.
I wonder where they're going. I'm really gonna miss this place. Where else is there such a magnificent gathering of idiots? It's truly beautiful.
Nowhere else?
Do we have everything? If we do, we can just go.
I think we can just go. How far is it?
I'm not sure, but I don't think it really matters as long as I'm back in time to leave. You know, the sooner we leave, the better. I can't risk being late to orientation or anything, so.
Obviously, because your sacred university is more important than anyone or anything else.
And maybe that's because I worked my fingers to the bone to get into this school.
And what about here? You're going to leave me, leave everything without a second thought?
Do you think this isn't difficult for me too? This is the hardest thing I've ever done. And you're not making it any easier. God, why can't you just be happy for me?
What were we even trying to do at this point? We're a couple of idiots if we thought that this was going to work. We don't have the money to go to the Grand Canyon, and we certainly don't have the time.
I guess I was just hoping to have one last memory of us. But you're right. We can't go to the Grand Canyon. We can't go anywhere for that matter. We're stuck here, and we're out of time.
What am I gonna do when you leave?
You could actually bowl.
Bowling is for chumps.
Where are we going?
On a trip.
Yeah, man, we can fix it up real good. There's lots of places we can run to up here. Mr. Cooper, we'd all be a lot better off. All three of us were working together.
Spence. The restaurant?
I'm pretty sure they saw me take it.
You can't just do that. Stealing is wrong.
Sure I can. I just did.
I'm not boxing myself in down.
Now what? Oh, okay. So now you want the blood on my hands. Got it.
It's a gift from myself and the town.
That doesn't make stealing it any less wrong.
We've been very loyal customers.
Oh, and what about all the extra fortune cookies?
You know they buy those in bulk for super cheap, right?
Forget it. It's not that I wouldn't normally find this awesome and hilarious. I would, but I guess I'm just having a hard time letting go.
If that's true, are you confident that you're making the right decision? You can't find this anywhere else.
Spence, there's towns like this between every exit on the highway.
I didn't just mean the town.
Where'd you get the bandage?
I know this feels like the end of the world, but I promise it's not.
I've just been counting down the days, hoping that one day you'd wake up and decide to stay here.
So many ways of monsters can get in.
We'll always be friends, Spence. I don't know where I'll go or what I'll do, but I can promise you that.
Maybe me let them in down here.
What are we waiting for? Let's dig in.
Does anyone up there know why we're being attacked?
Whatever it is, it isn't just happening here.
All right. You know if I didn't do that, you'd be late, right?
Yeah, well, thank you. That's why you're driving me.
And also because you don't have a car.
Well, that's just a secondary issue.
Well, I guess we should be going then. Is there anything you would like to say to the town that raised you?
No thanks. I spent the last couple of days saying my goodbyes to this place.
Suit yourself.
The following is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
I had a hard time writing this piece. I was approaching it like an autobiography, but it's not. This isn't about me. Because the boy who walked in this department stores 4 years ago is not the same person who will walk out. Honestly, it feels like the last 4 years happened to someone else. I've been through development hell. My script was rewritten, thrown out, restarted over and over, much like the film I'm about to present. But like that film, I think I've made it out. And I have the friends I've made, the mentors I've had, and the work I've produced here at DA to thank for that. And as for that boy who walked through those doors, let's just say the king is dead. So, for one last time.
You ever think about how crazy all this is?
No.
Really? Not even a little bit.
Well, what do you mean by that? I mean, obviously I wouldn't have thought of this a year ago, but even
Yeah,
then...
I just mean like it's unbelievable. Entertaining even.
Like TV? God, I miss TV.
Yeah, like a TV show or something. It's never just all staged, man.
What now?
You've heard of string theory, right?
Yeah. The whole universe is one big spider web, right?
Sure. Anyway, it says there are 11 spatial dimensions. The 3 we live in, and 8 more.
Your point being...
To a four-dimensional being, we're like infinitely flat, piece of paper. You know, as real as a comic book or a TV show.
So what you're saying is this is some big simulation or something? Listen, I know you were hyped for Matrix 4, but I mean, come on, man.
I wouldn't go so far as a simulation, but it's staged, you know, an action drama on a cosmic scale. Watch an entire universe unfold. You're telling me you wouldn't watch that primetime TV? Come on, man.
I mean, well, considering how everything went down here, sounds depressing. You can't let the apocalypse get to you, man.
So what, you think I'm crazy?
No, I think what you're saying is crazy.
So you don't think about any of this, at all? Meaning of life, none of it at all?
Nope. I mean, come on, man. Life is a moment-to-moment thing. Especially now.
I don't know, I guess I'd feel better if, you know, it all had some kind of purpose to it. If all the things we went through weren't just pointless.
Would it? Honestly, would it make you feel better knowing that all this is for the entertainment for, I don't know, some fourth dimensional jackass? Honestly, if I knew that, I don't think I could continue. Duck.
A, press X. X. Oh my god.
What do you mean by that? I mean,
And we gotta watch the whole thing again.
a
Jesus
year ago.
Christ.
I just mean like it's unbelievable.
This is your fault.
Entertaining.
So I'm not good at these types of games.
Obviously.
Well, why don't you play it then?
I will.
Yeah,
After the cutscene.
Yeah, that makes
After
sense.
Oh my god. You suck.
Whatever, man.
Whatever, man. You suck at this.
Hey there everyone, Lucas Aurelius here, and wait a minute, wrong format. My name is Luke Preza, and I am a senior at the Cinematic Arts Department at Douglas Sanderson School of the Arts. Now my journey here, compared to others, has been, for lack of a better term, an interesting one. I transferred here from a charter school my sophomore year, and as a result of being picked on and having to wear a polo for 7 years, I was very shy and I tended to work by myself, and it showed. Oh boy, did it show. Over time, however, I was able to slowly open up to the other students in the department, and I was able to make films I was, for once, proud of. Some of which you've already seen tonight. So, thank you, everyone in the department, for being so welcoming and willing to help me out. It means a lot to me, and I'm really gonna miss you guys. Anyways, enough of this. Back to the showcase.
I am actually the newest person here for the department's class of 2021. Despite the shaky beginning, I was able to get off the ground and get a hold of my own project.
When we get back to the world.
Already inbound! If we get back to the world.
Yeah, Charlie, get some! Hey, Doc!
When I get back to the world, Do me a favor and drop dead private, won't you?
Who pissed in your boots?
Keep yapping, and I'll give you a good idea where this boot can go.
How about y'all two shut up and watch for Charlie?
I'm gonna go take a quick piss. display.
You out there?
Something tickled you funny. Keep your head out of my ass.
That's 50.
Yeah, I told him if he see him, actually see him, then he'll see him. I'm here too. Right, Pepper. Right up the shoulder.
Somebody get something put on this man here. You got anything with you? I haven't got a thing either. Tie it down there, get it from there. Tie this around that.
Come on, let's go.
My journey here at DA has been a long one, and it's had many bumps and mistakes. However, I am forever grateful to have had those mistakes, and been in an environment that was relaxed enough to learn and become a better filmmaker and person from them. I've changed a whole lot in the past 4 years, but during them, I've had experiences, made friends, and met people who I will never forget, and always look up to. DA has helped me mature and become ready for adulthood, and for the first time, I'm not scared of what's to come. I'm excited. I don't know why I did it. Maybe I was bored. Or just curious. I spent months building a machine which I had no idea the outcome would be. After an unknown period of time, my creation was complete. Now, the ring had returned, and it was as if no time had passed for the ring. I had built a time machine. The man who looked identical to me explained that he was me from the future. He also explained that the only way to set time straight was for me to go back in time and become him. Okay. 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 Get ready. Okay. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. Crazy. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. I got you, bud. Don't worry. Okay. Well, that's that then. Come on, man. Again? Yeah, sorry. Another one of my future selves had returned to the past. It was then that we realized that this was not going to stop. I was stuck in a time loop. Both of us decided that the only way to stop the loop was that I had to go back in time and destroy the machine before it was first activated. Okay, so let's do it. Let's do it. Here we go. I had just witnessed a future version of myself fade from existence. Now, I knew that my machine had worked, and now I knew I had to finish it.
John Cassavetes once said that we as filmmakers have only 2 hours to change people's lives. As I have made short films, I have thought about it as 10 to 15 minutes that I have to make an impact on the viewer. 10 to 15 minutes I cannot waste. My mom always had a camera rolling. It was like an extra family member. The camera has always been something I have been around, and I've never wanted to be without it. Cinema wasn't just something that is made or shown on screen to me, but for me, it was deeper than that. It is my best friend. I just finished my final draft of my capstone screenplay, the 31st draft. Creating a film is one of the hardest processes I have faced in my life. It has taught me heartbreak, yet it has taught me to work harder, be uncomfortable, and have no excuses. I am forever indebted to the magical art form. The moment I stop making films is when my body is placed into a casket.
Shut up and dig. I'm in it, dig, God damn it! And I will pull a bullet in your head. It's a miracle that I'm still alive. It's a miracle it means something.
Corey Thayer, the film. I See the Light. Sign Me. Ferrari Long Island. Clone Boys. Fiat. And Ghosts Be Gone are just some of the films that I have directed or produced in my time at Douglas Anderson. I am Gabriel Anderson, and I am a filmmaker. The Cinematic Arts Department has really impacted me as a person. I have learned so many things over the course of 4 years. I have been taught many lessons, fought many battles, and have made many memories. I don't just consider the Cinematic Arts Department as a class or as a school activity. The Cinematic Arts Department is a close-knit family. My Cinematic Arts family has helped me throughout the years to grow as a person, strengthen my creative genes, and master the craft of cinema. I am forever grateful for what this department has done for me.
On this episode of Ghosts Be Gone Ghost Hunters, the team makes their way to Detroit, Michigan to assist a petrified couple who recently moved into a 100-year-old home and are being haunted.
Warning, the following program is entirely true and is not safe for select audiences. If you or a loved one is in fact a member of the paranormal, this may not be for you. Everything seen on these show is real or a reenactment of events that have happened. Side effects of this show include but are not limited to uncontrollable laughter, headaches, paranormal encounters, extreme hunger, and the sensation of floating. Watch at your own risk.
Alright, Bill. Why the hell are we in Detroit?
Lots of people die in Detroit.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Guys, I think this is it.
This is definitely the place.
Oh boy.
Man, are we glad to see you. I'm Dave.
Jackson.
Hey, Jackson.
Taylor.
Hey, Taylor.
Bill.
Hey, Bill. Come on in. This is my wife, Jessica.
I'm the one who called. So we bought the house late last year. We just moved in about a month ago. And at first, we started noticing things right away.
Yeah, it was quiet at first, but then we started noticing creaking floors, just crazy things. Shower curtain fell, power tools in the middle of the night.
Yeah, and then like there was a day where the refrigerator, like somebody was repairing it and the screws were going around. Remember that day?
The other night, 3 a.m., I heard a lawnmower outside.
The team, hearing these events described, feel that this house is being occupied by the ghost of a deceased father who formerly lived in their home. Otherwise known as Daddius Maximus, the Ghosts Be Gone team have come to the conclusion that staying the night will allow them to investigate further.
It looks like we got a category 4 ghost on the haunt scale. We're probably gonna have to spend the night.
Alright, let me take you through the setup of this operation. With the haunting of this magnitude, we have brought lots of gear into this. So right here, we have our thermal imaging camera, picks up metaphysical orbs. We have our neurological sensor right there. Will pick up any brain waves that are not fully human. You go over here, we have our Meta Rover. Does 75 miles per hour and has EM pulse cannon. It acts like a taser for ghosts. Doesn't have any real lasting effects on human beings. We have our night vision goggles right here. And this, folks, is how we capture a ghost.
What was that?
Sorry, that was me.
Don't slam doors in the house.
Everybody get upstairs! It's the ghost! He's here in the attic!
What is it? What's going on?
I heard the ghost. He's here. He's in the attic.
That's not good.
What did he say?
He said, don't slam the doors in my house.
Perfect. Let's go check the tapes in the car.
Alright.
What's that right there? Zoom in. Slow down.
Here we go.
That's it. Right there.
Bill, I don't like the looks of this. This is one powerful entity.
We're in for a fight, that's for sure.
The team has captured the image of the ghost on their high-powered equipment, a rare occurrence, and immediately they head back inside.
Where is he?
He's still here. I can feel him.
I doubt he left.
Damn it, Jackson, you can't do that every time you see a ghost.
They're just blanks. I got them from Ozark, son.
Ozark send blanks. When you don't trust your friends with guns, buy them now. Let's try to just communicate with the ghost. Let's set up the voice monitor, see if we can make contact.
When can I get my guns back?
Don't you think you've made enough noise for tonight?
Did you hear a rumor about Butter?
Ah, it's him!
No. I haven't heard that rumor.
Well, I ain't gonna spread it.
I can't take much more of this. Give me my guns back.
Get your head out of the gutter, we got work to do.
Alright.
What's your name? Who are you?
I'm George. You're sitting in my man cave.
What do you want, George?
What do you call a ghost with no nose? Nobody knows.
Taylor is formulating a plan and plans to present it in the morning.
I have it figured out, but we have to find an item for George to anchor to so he can go back to the spirit world.
Well, then just get an anchor.
It's not that easy. We need supplies.
Oh, sorry. To the hardware store.
To the hardware store.
Hey, I got stuff.
This will do.
Dave, I
Dave,
don't know about this anymore.
You all right, buddy?
David? Oh my god!
What do you call a laughing mushroom with a beard? A fungi who needs a shave.
He's possessed! The spirit's inside his body. Get back! Get back!
If you're British in the kitchen, French in the bedroom, Italian in the garage, what are you in the bathroom? European! Oh!
You're the only one of water guns. They're in the car. Run!
Why can't you play cards in the jungle? Too many cheetahs! Huh!
Cameraman, where'd he go?
Up there! Why don't I get a water gun?
We've had issues with you and guns in the past.
Now we got a quarter!
Hey, I got the tools. All right, hey guys. Hey, Les Boy, audio dude, come here. I need your help. We all know George likes to fix stuff. We're gonna spread this stuff all over the house and let him find it. And go! We're going to put the camera right here, over here, and up there.
Don't touch the thermostat.
Dave.
Don't touch the thermostat.
Dave. Put those on your head. Drink some water. That'll help.
What happened?
You were possessed by George. He's probably still in there somewhere.
We've got to get that ghost.
He's more
out
clever
of
than we
here.
thought.
Out of this house now.
We got this. Trust me.
Dave, possessed by the ghost, continues to spew bad dad jokes, which is even more unusual. The situation with Dave is worse. If they don't get this under control tonight, there could be a real disaster. Bill, Taylor, and Jackson have talked to Jessica and gotten permission to use the help of outside sources.
This is worse than we thought.
Yeah, Dave's not doing well. If I hear one more pun, I'm gonna become a threat to the production team. That's fair.
Hey, did somebody order a priest?
Dave doesn't look so good.
Does somebody need an exorcism?
Is that like jazzercise for Catholics?
He's in here.
Come on, I'll take you to him.
Audio boy, sit down. Let's complete the circle. How long is this gonna take? Shh. Sorry. Oh, ghostly one, leave this house and leave this earth. Move on to the afterlife. You must leave this house. Exit through the front door. What will it take you to leave?
Cheese. Nacho cheese.
Cheese?
I don't get it. Here's some nacho cheese. Will you leave now?
Yes. But first I have to fix a few more things.
No! Stop that right now!
No! No! Ow!
Oh! Ah, my amp! We can catch him in the car! Hurry!
Go get the vacuum!
I'm not getting the vacuum, you get the vacuum.
Jackson, just get the vacuum!
I got it last time.
Wait! Get the vacuum, Jackson!
Taylor! Hold Dave with Jessica. You stick this into his belly button. Stick that into the jar. Go! Oh! Get out of his body! No! Get her! Just a little longer! I still have things to fix! The toilet! It's little! No can do, buddy. We're gonna send you to the afterlife.
No! You can't do this to me! The washing machine is broken, the faucet is fixed in, and I'll be damned if I pay for a plumber!
Almost forgot my night vision camera.
The ghost hunters have successfully captured another ghost and hand off the jar to the priest to send him off into the afterlife.
I came into DA so excited to learn about films and how to make them. Over the years, I was able to develop my own personal style of filmmaking, one that can be described as telling people's personal journeys of finding their place in the world, whether it be through a documentary or a narrative film. The highlight of my high school creative experience would definitely be my thesis film, A Brother's Love. I felt super creative and had an absolute blast on set. Even though this year has been very different, I've still tried to make the best of it. One of the things that I'm most proud of this year is that I was honored to be named a Young Arts Merit winner in film. Now, I'm super excited to say that I'll be attending Vanderbilt University in the fall, and I plan on majoring in film studies and hopefully one day working in the film industry. What I appreciate most from my time at DA has been how film has given me a unique experience that not many teenagers are able to say they have had. I've been able to spend my time on something that I feel passionate about and feel proud of. Now, I am leaving high school feeling accomplished and ready to take on the future.
Does on-camera celebrity translate when it comes to politics? We're going to see as a local broadcast legend in Jacksonville turns her attention to Capitol Hill.
In a race for a primarily Republican district, she knows it's going to be tough.
Donna Deegan.
Donna Deegan.
Donna Deegan is running for Congress.
Three-time cancer survivor, Deegan says she's never backed down from a battle. She is focused on the finish line, this time in Washington, D.C.
Let's run.
In Riverside, Tara Lagaman, Channel 4, the local station.
So can y'all hear me talking through the mask, or you want me to take it off? No. You hear me good? Okay. First of all, I just want to say how much fun this is. It's so great to actually be around people. I love it so much. We had so much fun going through the neighborhoods and soaking up all that energy. You guys have the best neighborhoods. You really do. But I just want to thank you for, you know, in the middle of a pandemic with everything just so chaotic.
I just thought, why not use the voice that I have in this community? I've built a relationship with people. I've listened to people my entire life in this community, tried to tell their stories in an impartial and fair way. And I hope people have built trust for me through that. And so I hope to use that relationship to convince folks that I would be a person that would be able to go to Washington, take their concerns, and really get affordable health care done. for people in this community.
Since you can't gather people in big groups, we just gather everybody in their cars, decorate our cars, and drive around neighborhoods waving and getting people fired up to vote. That's really the whole idea. It's all about awareness, all about getting people fired up to vote.
Well, the election is the most important in our lifetimes, and I know we say that every election, but this time it's absolutely true. The race from Joe Biden against Donald Trump is proving to be one of the seminal events in the history of the country. Donna's seat is important, particularly to Northeast Florida, because while it is one of the most conservative seats in the country, where she's running the most competitive Democratic race we've had since that seat was drawn 10 years ago. So it's a way for both Democrats in this area to show that they have strength and to help the whole statewide ticket for doing better here than we've ever done.
This race isn't about the foundation. It's not about me. It's not about the work we've done for the last 20 years. It's about you.
Yeah, so I look at what's happening here in Northeast Florida certainly as a microcosm of what's happening in the state of Florida, and maybe even, as a bellwether of what's happening in the country. So what we do up here in Northeast Florida is very telling for what's going to happen in the country.
I am a big underdog. This is an extremely gerrymandered district. It has been gerrymandered to cut out almost all the diversity that we have in Jacksonville. So Jacksonville is trending more and more blue. But at the end of the day, they've cut out a lot of that out of the district. They've cut out a lot of the diversity. So I'm in a district that is St. Johns County, Duval County, and Nassau County with a cutout for the urban core, which would be most of the diversity.
Gerrymandering is named after Elbridge Gerry, who when we first established the Constitution and they drew the first congressional districts, drew districts to fit particular politicians. And this day and age is where parties draw districts so to ensure that a member of that party will be elected. Now we have what's called fair districts here in Florida that they passed in 2010, which is meant to essentially outlaw gerrymandering, but it's still done. You have districts that are not so much gerrymandered but have oddly shaped, and for North Florida, what that means is you had a very conservative seat here that Don was running in, and then a very liberal progressive seat right next door in District 5.
I believe that I'm here because of God's grace. There's no other reason I would be here. And the truth is, I have been for a very long time now serving with a mantra of love over fear.
Yeah, so I think Donna is really a once-in-a-generation Democratic candidate for this seat at this time. Just her personality and everything that she has done in this area, being a Jacksonville native, being on the news for so long, and being so invested in this community. People know her, they trust her.
We thank you right now in Jesus' name. We pray, amen.
Well, sure, absolutely. Donna is the underdog in this race, but she's also uniquely situated to do really well and to have an opportunity to win. She has been a part of this community for over 30 years. She was on television here as a news reporter for 25 years. So she's also a unique first-time candidate. And while she's definitely the underdog because of the nature of the district, she still made it a great race.
Scott Arsenault is my consultant. And he always says, make sure you start with your story, because your story is your most powerful tool. And I think for me, that probably really is true. I mean, I'm a fourth generation Jacksonville native, born and raised here. My family's been here forever. Grew up on the south side, went to FSU, and then couldn't wait to come back. I mean, I've always wanted to be here. This has always been home. I've always wanted to be here. I've never been one of those people that just wanted to climb the ladder all the way to wherever. I just wanted to be here at home. And was just so thrilled to have the opportunity just a few years after I graduated to come back here and anchor the evening news on First Coast News for almost 25 years. And about a decade into that, I was diagnosed for the first of 3 times with breast cancer. So the audience went through all of that with me, losing the hair, getting sick, the whole 9 yards.
It was tough. I mean, there were days that I would literally sit there with a trash can next to me on the set and have to puke on, in commercial breaks.
When I was diagnosed the second time, less than 2 years later, I went to my boss and asked him if I could communicate with people online as opposed to talk about it on the air all the time. And so I did that, and that was really fortuitous.
This thread that kept coming through all of those responses, or many of those responses, was, I don't have insurance. I don't have a family system like you do. I don't have a good job. I'm frightened. I can't buy my drugs and put food on the table for my kids. And I thought, that is crazy. Because here I was, really trying to keep my head above water in this horrible situation, and I had all those things. I had a great job, a great support system, and I just thought, wow, that shouldn't be the case.
So those were all things that affected me deeply when I was communicating with people while I was on the air through that blog. And for that reason, I decided to use the megaphone that's attached to my mouth to start the Donna Foundation. And the foundation is an organization, a 501c3, that cares for people that are going through cancer that are facing what we call financial toxicity, where the bills are overwhelming, they don't have any place to go, and they need help. And the foundation has helped more than 14,000 families. And then of course we started 26.2 with Donna, the National Marathon to Finish Breast Cancer, to raise money for that purpose and for research.
It was very symbolic for me. I think that running is an incredible metaphor for going through something like cancer. You know it's going to be difficult at times, and yet somehow you push through that. And if you do, and you get yourself to the finish line, there's incredible joy and accomplishment and self-worth that comes from that.
I decided to leave the news business in 2012 to focus more heavily on that. Really grateful to have been in service to this community for all those years. I continue to connect with people on a daily basis. Decided to do this, frankly, because it seemed like the next step in service to try to help people get the health care that they need. And I wanted to stop hearing these stories of people dying or not having access because they don't have the resources.
I didn't like you. You didn't tell me the location.
Bring a picture. Ah. You don't want to see Donna? Well, this doesn't really fit.
Okay, so we are here gathering for what we're calling Lit Drop, which would really normally be called canvassing, but because of COVID, we're doing a contactless literature drop. So we're going to our areas that we've targeted in our priority precincts, and we're dropping literature about the campaign to let people know what we're all about. And we've got to get out there and send our message that everybody deserves health care, right?
Well, the pandemic has affected everything. It has changed everything. In a race like this, where Donna would have done a lot of in-person contact, we would have done a lot of door-to-door. We've been canvassing for months. We were planning to have a number of events, whether those be small house parties or bigger gatherings at parks and people's houses. We weren't able to do any of that. And it has handicapped us. I mean, Donna is a particularly magnetic candidate, and it was important for us to get her in front of people. But in this day, in the pandemic, you can't get in front of people, right? It's a health risk. So it's really changed the way we do a lot of things. We depend on digital and the internet way, way more than we would have typically in any other kind of campaign.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to tonight's Facebook Live Town Hall. I'm really grateful to have you with me tonight. I know we didn't have a town hall last week, so I miss seeing you, and I hope that you missed being here with us. But I really do enjoy, and I think as a journalist, I've always enjoyed hearing different sides of a story. Because look, I may feel a certain way, but it doesn't make that way 100% right. People come from different places, and that's what shapes their thoughts and opinions. And I think there's something to be gained from the way everybody thinks, regardless of how different it may be from the way that you think. Empathy is just so incredibly important to good leadership. And I will honestly say that it is both what I appreciate the most about people willing to share their stories, but frankly, what probably, as a person who is empathetic, that probably causes me to be, at the end of the day, the most mentally exhausted, because I feel I feel such an obligation to those people. I don't want to let them down. And I think it's just really important to keep those stories in your heart and at the front of your brain when you're out talking to people, because that's what matters. Those lives are what matters. And I think too often in our politics, we end up talking about, we throw out talking points that make sense to our followers, and we don't really attach people's lives or circumstances to those. And it's critically important to continue to do that. I think the open is pretty easy, because by the time I get through the bio and say I'm in this for healthcare, I'm done.
Yeah, just 60 seconds.
But the close may change, Scott, based on what is said in the debate.
And then we do debate prep sessions where we basically kind of go over, like you would prepare for any test, go over the questions, sample answers, and just repeat each topic so that you internalize your message and you know what you say, and you can go into the debate prepared for any topic that might come up. We have Congressman John Rutherford and his opponent, former newscaster Donna Deegan, here tonight for 1 hour. We're going to be brisk. We also do what they call a mock debate, where we have someone play the opponent. In this race, it was easy because just the two of them. Sometimes you'll have as many as 4 or 5. And you'll do role play, and you'll at least try to go through a debate once, so that when they do it on camera, it's not for the first time. But many people believe that Obamacare, which I believe you support, is the problem. It's why we've got this healthcare crisis that we have today. It's been around for 10 years. It didn't solve the problem. Is Obamacare the problem? Does it need to be scrapped?
Listen, the Affordable Care Act made possible for 20 million people to be covered who weren't covered before. So I do support the Affordable Care Act, and what I would do is I would add a robust public option to that would create some competition. Republicans usually think competition is good. Create some competition to start to bring those prices down. And then we tell the drug companies, the pharmaceutical companies, that they have to negotiate for drug prices.
And will bring equitable access to everyone.
I'll tell you what, it is exciting. This has been a campaign season like no other. With COVID, with everything else that's been happening. Every day's different. It's like the emotions, it's stress, it's excitement, it's anxiety, and then it's excitement again, and there and out. Every single day, like Donna likes to say, we're running with our hair on fire. We've got stuff going day in, day out. So there's really no letting up off the gas until Election Day.
How's everybody doing?
Those are all about visibility, and really so that your supporters feel like you have a good, strong campaign, and it gives them energy and wants them to go out. And then those people that might not be supporters can see that, oh, you have a real strong campaign, you're out doing stuff, you have a presence, I might want to check you out, see what your campaign is all about.
I know that it's because of the hard work and dedication of the people here in Duval County. And I cannot
one, we were desperately raising money to stay on television, which we have done. We actually just bought a little bit more television on Friday. So that was a big deal, so that we can reach as many people as we can. And then I think Donna's going to be out in the early vote sites and out in the communities every day, and she has been since early vote started. So we will be out, visibly in front of people till Election Day.
Polarizing landscape is not good for anybody, and I think women are exceptionally good at bringing all the voices into the room.
The people are just great. All the volunteers, all the people who will give their blood, sweat, tears, and money to make sure that everything goes well. I mean, we've had more than 10,000 people donate to this campaign. And it's just beautiful. I mean, that's, in a race like ours, that says a great deal about how much people not only believe, but want change. And so it's been fun to connect with that energy. I love people that are so committed that they'll spend basically every bit of energy they have to make something happen.
Well, I did everything. So then he she's like, go to the I was like, I don't know.
I really don't know what my first 100 days would look like. I know what I'd want to focus on. I'd want to campaign to be on every committee that has to do with healthcare, and I'd want to start moving that conversation forward. 2 years goes by like this, and I really feel like I would have to be very, very focused on some of those goals that I want to make sure that we reach for people, healthcare being chief among them.
How do you feel?
How do I feel? I know that's what I said. I'm like, how do you feel? I'm in a glass case of emotion.
Pretty confident. And when I say that, I feel confident in my own authenticity. Let's put it that way. From the time that I was a kid, my dad always told me, be who you are. Do not ever apologize for who you are. Be who you are. Some people are going to like you. Some people aren't going to like you, but they'll know that what they see is what they get. Have not lived a perfect life for sure. But at the end of the day, hopefully I have taken responsibility for that. And then also people have seen who I am. And so to me, that is a lot of confidence, is knowing that you feel okay about being authentic with people. And to me, the only way to reach people is through authenticity. So in that way, I feel great.
Check in now on District 4, a highly publicized race. This is U.S. Congress. This is Republican John Rutherford versus Democrat Donna Deegan. And we know the results now. The Associated Press has called this race. Rutherford will keep his seat in the U.S. House in Washington.
Wanting to go over some numbers with you, John Rutherford getting about 57% of the vote, 166,000 or so, to Deegan's 123,000 now.
It looks like that both the AP and who else? It looks like AP has called the race. So yeah, we knew when we undertook this race that we were dealing with one of the most reliably Republican districts in the country. But we felt that the people whose voices are never heard deserved a voice, and the district has spoken and said that they're going to send John Rutherford back to Washington. So I congratulate John, and I just, again, am so grateful. All those voices that felt like they were never heard, I think now they at least know that somebody's out there speaking for them. This is, to me, a celebration of love and of just so much hard work and effort. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you all so much, and enjoy the night.
We love you.
Lose? Well, when I went into this, I knew what the odds were, right? I mean, I knew what the numbers were. So I think part of when you're framing this for yourself at the very beginning, it is, what would be a win without a win? And I think for me, that would be a Joe Biden in the White House. I think it would be a meaningful discussion on health care where people understand what is at stake. It would mean moving people who have been voiceless in this community more into the spotlight. So I think there are ways in which I would still frame this as a win if we didn't come out on top numbers-wise.
When I was talking earlier and then to the news, but I do want you to know that we were dancing over at the Beaches Library this afternoon to close up this process. And it was so joyful, and I posted it on Twitter, and somebody said, I hope we're dancing tonight. And what I wanted to say, but I didn't want to put anything out there that sounded like I was trying to hedge. What I wanted to say was, I'll be dancing regardless, because this was truly a joyful experience for me, and I wasn't going to cry. Damn it, Dave. I really feel like I found a family with this, because it's impossible, given what we're facing right now. Even if we win this election for president, this stuff isn't going away. And those of us who care deeply about the decency in this country, we've got to stick together, and we've got to keep working. And we've got, in whatever ways we can, to make sure that our kids and their kids are okay. Mm-hmm. It's what I kept in my head every single day. When I was standing out at the Beaches Library this afternoon, some young lady with pink hair, who looked like she was barely old enough to vote, pulled in and walked up to us and said, I'm not exactly sure where I'm supposed to go. And Katie started to give her directions on what to do, and yours truly just burst into tears.
And I realized it's because this is all about our kids.
Yeah, it is.
It's all about our kids. We have to stay engaged and we have to keep working. But I promise you, I'm not going to leave you in that. I'm going to keep working in whatever capacity that I can. So here's to you all. I love you very much.
Cheers. Cheers.
Donna, 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 Donna.
Nothing in life is easy, but if you can make a film, you can do anything. Day one, you begin a 4-year journey that is totally immersive in practical filmmaking.
I love it. The feeling of being creatively free to do whatever comes to mind, and this is the place that allows me to do that. I love the communal feeling of this art form. We talk a lot about being a family here, and I think it's true. When you're here, you're home.
See you soon in the cinematic arts.